Hey, so tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and I wanted to do a little Thanksgiving video because I know a lot of people are forced to be home. A lot of people without family, without the routine, without the traditions, and all of the things that go along with feeling really connected during this time that a lot of people have with their family and significant people in their lives. A lot of people don't have that right now. And I wanted to just share what Vivi and I are doing. We are also not going to be, it's just going to be me and Vivi on Thanksgiving. And I'm a bit of an introvert. I am foundationally, I think, an introvert. So I was thinking how this whole lockdown situation is kind of a godsend to a lot of people who are introverts. But I'm actually, not enjoying it that much because I'm a pretty social introvert. So I can definitely need more social interaction than I'm getting. But Vivi and I are going to have a ceremony of thankfulness. And looking back on how Thanksgiving actually started, there is some back and forth and some discussion about what actually happened, right? But one of the accounts is in 1621. That the pilgrims there were more American Indians there, the more indigenous people there than there were pilgrims apparently at the gathering, but they celebrated together, and the indigenous people had been helping the pilgrims get enough food, and they'd been collaborating and working together. And so I love that. I love anything that celebrates and acknowledges the role that indigenous people have had on our lives here in the United States and anywhere else. But I really was excited about having a celebration where we are we're creating a ritual where we're thanking the earth, and we are thanking the indigenous cultures whose shoulders we are standing on, and whose ways we could learn about and benefit from, and the earth would benefit from the relationship that the indigenous people had with the earth. So I find a lot of inspiration and comfort in the fact that there have been people that lived a life for thousands and thousands of years that was reciprocal with the earth, and that was life-centric rather than destabilizing and destructive. And I think anything we can do to get back to some of those or go forward into new ways of enacting ways of beings that are life-centric, because we definitely can't go backwards, but we can go forward into new ways of being that are more life-centric and that acknowledge what's happening and that acknowledge the earth as a sovereign home, and being in itself. So we will be doing some kind of a celebratory, short, I'm sure, Vivi's 3, little ritual. We have an oak tree we call Mama Oak Tree that we go and walk to. And I think that will probably involve us sitting under Mama Oak and thanking the earth and doing our meditation in the morning that we usually do and thanking the earth. And really doing a lot of talking about where does our food come from and where do all the things come from that we need to survive, and how we are nourished and taken care of by the earth and by other people as well. So we will be talking about that. And I hope that you are having a peaceful, present Thanksgiving as well. And I will see you after.